That doesn't happen too often. I just grabbed the camera to make a video of my fish here, and it just happened to be a plane going by. I already fed them this morning. Maybe I can grab a pinch for the video. Oops, sorry about that. And anyways, this is my old tilapia tank, and I have a ficus plant here that laying on the side with a brick. I have two pumps. One of them's here, the other one is over there, and they take the water and they pump it into these barrels here. I'll walk over to the barrels here. This is where I fill it. I have that on a timer, so if I want to add some water, I can just turn it and set it for 1 hour. This is an empty barrel here, and here's the 2 of the 4 that are running. You can see I've got a little brass T there that, and I put a little kink in that hose to slow it down so they both run the same. That's a little trick. You can see the filters. I'll go ahead and show the whole thing. I've showed it in other videos, but this is where I clean the filters from. I just open these valves here. See, and the water's pretty clean right now, but when they get dirty it settles, and there's a 7 by 100 foot deer netting, piece of deer netting in each one of these, and the water goes in the bottom and comes up through the deer netting and comes out through the tubes here. And I just bought these little filters here on Amazon.com. Got a dirt biker riding by. I'll just go ahead and show everything. There's our water tank where we get our water from. Hope I'm not jerking this camera around too much. I was showing the little pads here. I just wired a couple of them on, and I found a piece of screen, and I said, yeah, that works. They have some charcoal in the bottom, and too expensive to use, maybe in an aquarium, but I thought, well, I've got them, I just try them out. There's my fish down there, goldfish. They've got really nice colors. They've gotten really big since I've bought them. They're like doubled or tripled in size. It's only been a few weeks. There's the couple pieces of plywood that they hang out under, and in the very bottom, if you notice, those are some plastic flower pots weighted down by pieces of rock and sawed off pieces of PVC pipe that they can go into. I want to get a few more plastic plants. I'd love to get some real ones and put them in later. Here's my pump. It's a 20-watt pump, and the 2 pumps in here, I think it's a 20-something watt pump, and it just blows a little air. There's the water pumps are, the 2 water pumps are 42 watts, so I'm running about 100 watts. This is about as if I had a 100-watt light bulb. And that's about it. Here, I'll show you how I emptied it. This is a sump pump I got. I have a little hose here that gets rid of the water. If I want to empty the pool, I can do it with the sump pump. Otherwise, I'll show you. It's going to take 2 hands. I can disconnect this. And it fits perfectly on this here, and so I don't get water, don't flood out my backyard when I want to empty my filters. One thing I'll do is I'll open this, turn it on like that to empty it, and when it's all empty, then I'll take a garden hose and I'll swish it out, get it extra clean. I don't do that very often unless I have a water problem or something, which is what we had with this thing in just changing fish. So, well, that's the end. If you want, maybe I'll just show the goldfish a little bit. Well, they went down, so they were at the surface. Let's see. Okay, I can't see this, but it usually comes out pretty good in the video, so I'll just hold the camera on there for a while since I'm not scaring them too bad. Eventually these guys will probably get used to me. Let's go ahead and, while we've got the video rolling, let's go around to the front here. And I'll show how the front setup's doing. I just changed this pool. The old pool there had a leak in it, and it ran dry. The poor fish were swimming sideways. Here's the top, and the bottom. Here, let's back off. We can see the waterfalls. It's dual waterfalls. It's got the one from the filter and the one pool flowing over to the other one. This here's my little bird escape ramp in case a bird falls in there. We used to have birds drowning and chipmunks. I get a lot of chipmunks because I feed the birds. I'll show it. I got the same filter. I can show the pump here because it's, see, there's my pump. This comes off. I can take it and to clean it out, and if I want, I can backflow water through it with the hose. And I usually fill it once a day. It leaks about an inch or two, not leaks, but evaporates. And that's not bad considering there's two pools and two waterfalls. Kind of like you get 2 for 1, there's just one little pump there. And here it is. Here's the inside of the filter. I'll show this here. This is the pump. See, it's just pumping in like that, going into this, and going to the very bottom of the barrel, and then flowing backwards through the top and out this little thing. And I like the way it drips. I put the little elbows on it just to make it drip differently, and I've got one of those on there. I'll leave on for a while until I get tired of them. You can see these guys are much bigger. The ones in the bottom are the biggest ones for some reason, and they all seem to be hiding under the cave there. They need that cave for shade. It's pretty hot in this pool. It actually gets hot enough here to technically kill goldfish, and I'm surprised that they do just fine, but I've always heard that if the water gets above 80 that they'll die. I've had my water get up to 96 and not lost any of these guys here last year, so maybe that's because it gets so cold at night, or maybe that's just a myth. Anyways, that's the end of the goldfish video.